What is up, everybody? TheHunterGT with TheHunterGT.com. That's right, go check out the website. What is going on today? Back out at the old park, a new old park. Well, I've hunted here before, so I guess it's not new, but I don't hunt here very often, so it's new as far as video goes. It's a new video at a newish old park. I think this one's kind of like 1940s, 1930s maybe, something like that. Some pretty big trees here. And my buddy said he found an SLQ here. So if you're finding standing Liberty quarters here, there's some pretty good stuff. I've only found wheat pennies, no silver for me at this park. I have been skunked on the silver, but never give up, never give up. Baseball field, some big trees back here this way, some big trees out there. So decent sized park, couple baseball fields, stuff like that. Old, turn of the century pretty much, so we're gonna give it a shot, see what happens. Technetics T2-LTD Black, the detector of the day. Want to pick one of these bad boys up? Who are you going to contact? Me, of course. TheHunterGT@gmail.com is my email address. I would love and appreciate to have your business. So there it is. Without further ado, why don't you shut your face, the Hunter GT? Let's go find us some stuff. Yeah, I just found 2 pennies, 1 copper, 1 zinc, and 5 dimes, all just sitting right on the surface right here. Here's a surface find. Hit it with a detector, but it was definitely a surface find. There was like leaves covering up. I didn't see it really. They were all kind of like dirty. Had a little like half a millimeter of dirt, dust covered over them, so they kind of blended in pretty good. But yeah, 5 dimes, 2 pennies, a zinc and a copper right there. Pretty decent little coin spill. All right. This moment of nature brought to you by the Hunter GT. Look at that little mushroom popping up right there. Kind of cool, huh? Pretty neat. He's pretty small too. There's my finger. So, you know, he's about the size of my tip of my fingernail there. Or about the size of a fingernail. Pretty cool. It rained the other day really hard, so all day, just what, yesterday? Just yesterday, the other day, 2 days ago, day before yesterday. Well, the fire trucks just went blazing by, and all of a sudden, I got my head down, I just looked up, I see fire trucks, I was like, okay, put my head back down and start detecting some more, and then I look up again, and I smell smoke, and it's like fog. It's that house, the fire trucks are right over there in the corner. Probably can't see them on this cell phone, but yeah, whew, it stinks too. Rubber or something like that burning. Sucks, nowhere to go. And it's clean over here, I guess, clean air. I'm gonna head this way. There's a 9091. I gotta run into the headphones right now because there's a couple dogs here, people with dogs walking them. Not on their leash either, that's illegal. Bunch of lawbreakers. 4 inches this quarter, I think. Anyways, I don't want it to beep and then get attacked by one of these vicious chihuahuas. And just like it said it was, a quarter. Blue Ridge Parkway, North Carolina. One of those national park quarters. First there was the state's quarters, and then they did the national park quarters. So, or vice versa, I don't know. I want to say states came first. There it is, Blue Ridge Parkway. Just got that. Old lock broken off. You know, when the whole U-shaped piece is missing, you know something happened. Some cutters or something bad, or maybe it was just a cheap Chinese lock or something like that. On to the next. All right, decent signal here. 85, 86. It's a little bouncy. About 4 inches down, so not terribly deep, but not much on the mineral thing there, so 83, 84, 85. That's silver range for sure. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Yeah, just a Cladder. Just a Clad dime, 1980 something or other. Pretty dirty, pretty crusty dime. Man, that rang up high for a dime. Dimes are usually 83 right on the dot. with the T2, but it tricked me. It was a little high, 85, even an 86 here and there. So mineralization, orientation of the coin, adjacent trash, all sorts of variables in the ID. That's why sometimes you just gotta dig it no matter what the ID shows. All right, I think I got a dime penny. See, that one's an 83, see? That's it's usually what they ring up as. I'm pretty sure there's a dime penny. On the edge of it, it'll kind of give me some crazy numbers. But 83 is usually the ID. This might be a bottle cap. This one's really jumpy, but anyways, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Sorry for the highway noise. We're right here next to the road here. So anyways, let's find out what this is. Well, it's a penny. I can tell that much. I scraped the side with my fingernail, but it is crusty. I mean, it is like, it's crusty dirt. It's like cement almost. So we're not getting a date off of this one. I did a little bit right there. That took me like 5 minutes. Broke my fingernails off, if I had any. But yeah, there it is. It's a penny of some sort. Probably a wheat. Probably like a rare date wheat penny or something like that. Yeah, the world will never know. Well, the suspense was killing me and I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. So I got out my digger and said, I'm just going to start scraping it off. And I scraped it off. And then I was thinking, well, it's not a wheat penny. When I got to the back first, I saw the memorial building and I was like, well, if this ends up being a 1977, I'm going to be really pissed off. But it's like a 1960 something. I think it says 62. I can't tell though. It's still kind of crusted up. Well, what kind of crap is that? I just talk about, oh, I hope it's not a 1977 penny when I uncover all the crust off of it. And then my very next find is, yeah, a 1977 penny right there. That's some BS. I tell you what, that does not make me happy. Not even a little. Yeah, buddy, a coin spill 3/4 proof that I'm the greatest metal detectorist alive. What do we got here? We got a States quarter, and we have ourselves an Eagleback. What year? 1970. Ah, you piece of crap. Oh, how I wish those dates were reversed. The dime is a 1965, the penny a 1964. If those were reversed, the dime would be silver. The penny would still be just a regular old copper memorial, but the dime would be silver. Come on, man. This is one of those days. 2 1977s, one a penny, one a quarter. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell what's going on here. I think some rootin' tootin' sharpshooter got this quarter here. Look at that. Looks like a bullet strike, right? I'm not sure, though. Could be a mower strike. There's a couple other little nips up here in the corner section or up on the edge, the rim. So I don't know. Looks like a bullet strike, though, maybe. Who knows? All right, got an 82, 83, 84. Should be a dime penny. About 5 inches. Let's find out. Copper penny. 1974. There it is.